If writing academic papers takes you days or even weeks, you are not alone. But once you build a consistent system and find the right tools, it becomes much faster to write high quality drafts that still meet academic standards. Today, I'm going to break down the exact process I follow step by step. And there's one tool I'll show you that has saved me dozens of hours. Let's dive in. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. My name is Dr. Banda Khalifa. On this channel, we talk about how you can engineer your success, whether it's graduate school, accelerating your career, or boosting your productivity. If you are driven and ready to level up, you're in the right place. Subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. So there are 5 stages I go through when I'm writing a research paper, a policy brief, or even a literature review. Let me walk you through each one and how I've optimized this process. The first step is copying the question. So before I write anything, I clarify the question that I'm answering. This is part of a strategy I call define the design or define to design. That means identifying the key variables or problems, outlining your intended contribution, choosing the format, whether it's a narrative review, a policy memo, empirical paper, or a literature write-up. Once your definition is solid, your structure designs itself. Step 2 is drafting the skeleton. I use what I call the 3P outline method. The first P is position. What are you arguing or exploring? The second P is points. What 3 to 5 arguments support that position? The third P is proof. What citation or evidence will back each of your points or each of your claims? This simple grid gives you a clear map of your draft. You can even create placeholder citations and data visuals at this stage so you are not scrambling later. So once you have your structure ready, you move to drafting. And this is where AI tools becomes very useful. A tool like Jenni AI has become a regular part of my writing process. Jenni AI helps generate full paragraphs based on what I've already written, and it includes real-time citations in APA, MLA, or Chicago. And what I like is that it doesn't take over. I can write any suggestion or I can rewrite any suggestion, accept only parts or move things around. It's particularly useful when I hit a block or how to phrase an idea or when I'm trying to make transitions more natural. If you want to try Jenni AI writing tool, use the code BANDA20 for 20% off your subscription. The link is in the description below. So the third step is refining for clarity. So after you've had your outline and you've used an AI tool like Jenni AI to draft your first project, the rule is simple. 1 paragraph equal to 1 job. Each paragraph should either advance the argument, clarify a previous point, introduce evidence, or raise a counterpoint. If a paragraph is trying to do all of those, I split it. This keeps your writing focused and easy to follow, especially for reviewers or advisors scanning your work quickly. So step 4 is perhaps one of the most important steps: formatting and citations. Formatting can drain time if you don't automate it properly. That's why I always recommend using citation managers, especially if you are in a graduate school. Zotero, EndNote, Mendeley, or even RefWorks works best. And tools like Jenni AI helps drop in properly formatted citations as you go. The key is to set your citation style before you even begin writing, not after. Step 5 is feedback before submission. The final step I use is what I call the pre-mortem review. Instead of waiting for feedback after submission, I ask, if this paper gets rejected, what would be the top 3 reasons? If someone misinterprets this, where would it happen? Then I send a draft to a peer or a mentor and get a feedback on those points specifically. This helps me fix small issues before they become big problems. As you can see, writing doesn't have to be exhausting. Once you build a system and use tools that support your workflow, instead of disrupting it, it becomes a manageable part of your academic life. If you decide to try AI tools like Jenni AI, remember to use BANDA20 for 20% off. The link is below. Let me know in the comment section what your biggest writing challenge is, and I'll make a follow-up video on that. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye-bye.